Hey guys, my name's Krim, and welcome to Amnesia Memories. So this has absolutely nothing to do with the horror game Amnesia, which I may or may not play someday, maybe, we'll see. Among the other series that I have yet to finish. But we'll get there. This, a friend of mine told me about this game. It's an Otome game. And she said that it was really good, and it was on sale on Steam. So I was like, let's pick it up and let's play it because it looks interesting. And then it also has an anime adaptation, and I've only seen like the first episode and half of the second episode. So I don't really know that much about it. So I'm going in semi-blind, kinda sorta. So, yeah, enough babbling, however you're supposed to say that word. And let's go ahead and start a new game, shall we? Okay. Select confirm display menu. Okay. We got this. We got this. That was a very quick game. Oh, okay. 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 Dots. Hello, are you alive? Dots. So many questions. By the way, I do not speak Japanese, so I'm completely reliant on the boxes down here. I may or may not read the entire, well, not the entirety thing, but I may or may not read, like, what everyone is saying. It just, I don't know. Maybe I can turn it off, in the options menu. In fact, hold on. Wait 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I did turn it down a little bit, so hopefully, if I did it correctly, it'll work out. This is bad. If they find out I killed a human, I'll get executed. Hi! Oh, you're awake. So yeah, you can still kind of hear it, but I don't know. If you guys want the Japanese back, just let me know. Because I am a horrible reader. In case you haven't seen my Sound of Drop playthrough, that was pretty bad. I could not read very well. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're awake! How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Can you see me? Thank goodness you're alive! I was really surprised. I thought maybe I'd killed you. Oh, no, I'm not in the least bit shady at all. Really? No, of course not. And it's not like you have floating horns and pointy ears and you just asked if I was alive. Yeah, I can definitely trust this guy. I have a good feeling about him. It's not like I hit you with a blunt object, or pushed you off a cliff, or ran you over with a car. Haha. So to explain who exactly I am, well, I'm just a spirit who happened to lodge himself into your consciousness. Okay, however that works, but sure, let's go with that. Dots? Nothing? No reaction to who I am, or to the situation you're in now? Hey, are you really okay? You can see me, right? I see a big bug thing. I see something not human. I see a strange looking kid. Let's go with strange looking kid. Whoa! First off, thanks for that answer. But I'm not strange looking or anything, okay? Bruh. Ever been in front of a mirror? I just have a different existence than you. I am a spirit, after all. Okay. Don't you sigh at me, weird pointy-eared anime boy. Anyway, I'm glad you can at least see me. Still, you're really calm. I thought the moment you woke up you'd be like, "What? Where am I? Who are you?" Or something like that, but wait, your personality didn't fly off with your memories, did it? Dots. This is bad. Did he like push my memories out so that he had room to exist in my subconscious? I have a feeling that that's what happened here. Well, oh, man, I keep forgetting what voice I give him. Well, for now, let me explain things from the beginning. I'm Orion, a spirit from a distant world. Yes, that explains so much, thank you. I was on my way to the human world for some business, and by accident, I sort of collided with your mind. I don't understand it myself, but for some reason, I'm trapped inside your soul now. You could say that we're soulmates. See, it's funny because we're trapped in a soul and it's an Otome game. Okay. I had my pun fun. Let's just keep going, I guess. It looked like your consciousness. It looked like you lost consciousness from the impact. And, well, this is kind of hard to say, but it kind of looks like your memories skedaddled too. What a mess. Dots. Sorry, go ahead and yell at me. I know I said a lot of things that probably don't make sense to you, but please say something. Listen, young man, I have seen several anime. And let me tell you, this is not the weirdest one. This is not the weirdest plotline I have heard of. Let's just go with it. I'd probably be like her too. I'd be like, okay. Seems legit. I can trust you. No, I understood. Huh? Really? Told you, man. All the animu that runs through my blood. I guess you did just wake up in a weird place, with someone not really human talking to you. You had no choice but to believe me given the circumstances, huh? You're not really supposed to move your lips if you're staying silent. Just an FYI. I'm really sorry for my carelessness. I'll do anything to help get your memories back. Besides, if I don't, I'm not sure I'll be able to separate from you. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think I'm trapped inside the place where your memories used to be. Oh, goody! So every time I try to remember a happy memory, I get to see your face. Think about it like your memories were pushed out by the moment of space I take up. No, it makes sense. Why it makes sense in my brain, I just said. I've seen a lot of anime, and a lot of them have very, very ridiculous plot points, so So if your memories were to return, then I would get pushed back out instead. There might be another solution. But aside from what I just said, nothing comes to mind. I feel awful that I made you lose your memories. Let's work together and try to get them back. Okay. Alright! Thanks for understanding. I kind of expected a... You better start running! I would have understood completely if you were that harsh with me. You're pretty accepting of things, huh? A very mellow temperament. It might be strange to say, but I'm glad that I was stuck in... that it was your mind I got stuck in. Thanks, buddy. It's like having an imaginary friend all over again. Well, I guess that's just how it is. From now on, I'll work with you as hard as I can to get back your memories. I didn't read that sentence right, because like I said, I can't read. I'll do anything you need me to do, is what I want to say, but I actually have some limitations. I can't interfere with the human world. I can't touch you, and you can't touch me. What's more, people around us won't be able to see or hear me. So I can't investigate much for you, and I can't move in your steed. In fact, I can't move more than 10 meters away from you. I said I'd do anything, but it looks like all I can really do is cheer you on. Well, it's better than having no one, right? No matter what, I'll always be by your side. For better or for worse. I promise it won't be like the culprit was Orion all along. But you're still useless. I appreciate it. He seems like a nice guy. Sure, why not? You can occupy my soul. Sure, what the hell? Go ahead, let's do this. Thanks. I'm happy you would say so. Then let's both do our best. Yeah! Why you look sad? So, you really can't remember anything? What about your name? Do you think you can at least remember your name? Ah, so we finally get to name ourselves. Oh my gosh, I love the it's all clicky clack. Okay, but I love the design that they made for like the main character, the person that you play as. I think she looks really cute. And it's very unique, and I like it. She's so cute. Okay, I'm going to be super original and just put my name in. Because that's not even my name. That's cool. I can't even spell my own name right. I have completely lost it. Alright, cool. Yeah. Let's get the party started. Krim? Is that your name? Yeah, pretty much. It just kind of popped in my head. I think so. I see, that's good. It's a start to remembering. Alright then. There's no point staying here, so let's go back to your world. What is this place, you ask? It's hard to explain. The space between dimensions. That's the closest description. Sure, why not? This world has many possibilities, and there exist as many parallel worlds as there are possibilities. For example, in one world you may be going to school, and in another you may be just working. This is the space between those many parallel dimensions that isn't connected to any of them. To put it bluntly, right now you're suspended in the rift between worlds. Sure. But I don't know which world you came from. Oh, but any world is still a world that you are in. There's no such thing as a right or wrong with parallel worlds. So let's go back to the world you were in and recover your memories. But look, okay, if you don't know which world that I was supposed to be in, how are we going to find the world that I'm supposed to be in? Because I have no memories. I can barely remember my own name. How are we gonna do this? Am I just going to like pick a random world? How we do this? How are we gonna do this? There are lots of ways to do it, like talking to your friends or looking at your phone's history. Oh, but just a sec. Be very careful of who you trust. Trust no one. Learn from Game of Thrones, kids. Trust no one. Humans are brutal and cruel beings. You should only tell people you really trust about your amnesia. Otherwise, they might try to give you memories you've never had. Like, you owe me $10,000, you better pay me back, or something. There's no way you could tell if what they said was true, right? Some horrible jerk might introduce himself as your boyfriend and take you away from your actual one. Ha 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 ha! Ah, if that's foreshadowing, this is not going to be good for me. Okay. You might be told you don't have a job, and then get fired later on. Or someone with no relation to you tricks you into joining a pyramid scheme? So you mean Egypt. Ancient Egypt. That's a joke. That was not my best joke, but I tried. Or maybe you would wind up in a situation where you found yourself being shipped off overseas. Right? It'd be terrible if that happened, right? I mean, if you gotta look on the bright side, I mean, maybe you're just going on a fun little trip? You might be overthinking it. Can't I call the police? Can't I just call the police? Yeah, I see what you mean. But it's not like the police know who you are, right? In that case, what would happen to you then? If you said you had amnesia, wouldn't they force you into a hospital? You'd probably be confined to your hospital room until your memories returned. Even if you were allowed outside sometimes, for the most part you'd be shut up inside, right? For other people, that might be okay, but for you, it isn't. By other people, he means me, because very rarely do I even go outside, to be honest. I prefer to stay inside and not die from my allergies and play video games. Your memories haven't disappeared because of any mental or physical problems. They're being pushed out by my existence. So staying home or at the hospital wouldn't help. In fact, without stimulation, you'd just get worse. Sitting around, spacing out in the hospital room without any memories would worsen your mind. You might forget how to drink water, or even how to breathe. Advice to avoid such a terrifying ending, number 1. Okay. Cool. Thanks for breaking the fourth wall for me, bro. Gather information. Try to actively meet people and investigate what kind of person you used to be. Who you, your family, and your relationships were, and what you were doing. Increase your knowledge and fill up the outer part of your memories. Once you do, I'm sure it'll trigger something, and the rest of your memory should return. As that happens, I'll be pushed out and eventually be able to separate from you. It's a long shot, given our situation, but at the moment, it's the best we have. Sorry, I keep talking about nothing but negative things. Aw, he's so cute. But first, I think it would be good to confide in your family. I think it would be good to confide in your family. I read that right the first time, and then I had to read it again because I didn't believe myself. Alright, this is great. Shows you how high my self-esteem is. They won't believe that a spirit got stuck in your head, but they'll at least provide some information. We can think more about the plan after that. Gosh. Now, let's go back to your world. The method is simple. Just close your eyes and think. With no memories to influence you, whatever world you can recall is the world that you desire. Only, I think there are several worlds like that. Choose the world that you feel is right. So I am just going to... I don't understand what any of these mean. But, unfortunately, I am out of time right now. And we shall pick which world that we are going to go into in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and let me know. Leave a comment down below telling me your favorite part. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And with all that being said, you guys, don't do drugs and don't get arrested. And I will see you next time. Bye!